Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Monday, March 10th, 2025. It's a new week filled with new opportunities, and we look to capitalize on these opportunities. Last week was a solid week, super patient, super disciplined, and we executed very well. This week, we look to keep building on last week and keep getting better as traders. I understand that every trade has a possibility to be a loser, and I'm making sure I'm going into today acknowledging that and understanding that losses are all part of it. And if I do take a loss, I could bounce back as long as I stay patient and disciplined and wait for the next valid setup and I execute on that. In previous days, previous weeks, that's the issue that got me. I would get on the winning streaks and then I would get overconfident. And then whenever a loss occurred, I would get mad, I would get upset, I would overtrade, I would revenge trade, I would FOMO into the next setup that was subpar. And this week, I'm coming in understanding this, that loss is a part of it. And we'll wait for the next valid setup. We'll be patient. We'll be disciplined, and we'll make sure we execute whenever the next valid setup presents itself. So we'll take a look at the chart, see what's going on today, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, here we're on the charts. Another day, another sell-off here. Markets are just continuing to sell off. It's crazy. ES on the left side, NQ on the right. We have no levels once we break below this, and the price looks like it's tapping into it right now. So NQ just tapped into it. There's no levels on the 4 hour, on the hourly to the left, as you guys can see. There's nothing here. It's just daily level all the way down here. On ES, same thing all the way down here. I'm looking for a potential bounce somewhere around here, so I'll make sure to zoom in on the 1 minute. But again, the market is down 2%, 2.4% on NQ, 1.6 on ES. So it's looking pretty bearish here. The momentum's to the downside. We might have to wait for a couple different hourly candles to close and give a potential gap down here or something else. 4 hour is about to close here in about 6 minutes, so we'll stay patient for that. Again, guys, got to stay patient, got to be disciplined and execute on our setups. If we don't get any setups today, then I'm making sure I'll wait. I'll even sit out the whole day if I don't have any setups, but no need to be jumping into subpar setups and taking potential losers that get me upset, get me angry, and FOMO into other setups that are more potential losers. So we're going to stay disciplined. We'll see what we can come up with here. Maybe there's a setup here, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, if we get this close above here on the 3 minute, we're going to look to jump in it. Boom, close above. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and explain the trade. As you guys saw earlier, I called out this level on the daily. This was my only level here for potential bounce area. If you guys zoom out, it was from September 18th was my previous pivot over there. Waited on the 3 minute for a nice decent sized gap. This was about 10 points. Once the 3 minute closed above, I went ahead and took the entry long, and we're in the trade now. So it's been a crazy sell-off day. I think at the lowest we were down 3.4%, and I'm looking for a potential bounce somewhere or here, and maybe a retracement back to the 50% level or another 60 minute gap. And we'll see if we can get the price to go in our favor here for a little bit. All right, guys, here we are back on the charts. As you can see here, the trade ended up working in my favor here. Price did come down pretty strongly after I got in the trade. Sold off here, as you guys can tell. Pretty close to taking me out. How many points was that? I think we were 5 points away from a stop out, 4 points. And thankfully, price came back up and gave the push to the north side. This was another added confluence here. Once the 3 minute closed in a bullish engulfing, that's another confluence for me telling me that the buyers are in the market, that price wants to continue higher, and so it did. A couple minutes later, price came all the way, tapped me out for a full plus 2R target, and got 2R out of it. As you guys can see, price then started to sell off again aggressively, how it's been doing the whole day, and it's still going. For me, I'm calling it a day there. I'm working on my greed. I've noticed that greed and overtrading is an issue for me, and I acknowledge that. And now I'm taking steps towards correcting this issue. And by calling it a day here, not taking any more trades, then I'm going to try to put myself in the best position to not have these issues and to learn and grow and to put myself in uncomfortable situations so I can learn to be comfortable in these uncomfortable situations. The price potentially can move all around, fluctuate, go up, down, but I won't be getting into any more trades as of now. Tomorrow's a new day with new opportunities, and we'll see how that goes. Here are my Apex accounts. As you guys can see here, I'll go ahead and show you guys the dashboard just super quick so you guys know. As you guys can see here, one trade, one winner, no losers. Here's the execution of the trades, 20 minutes for full plus 2R target. And there we are. We're wrapping up the day, wrapping up Monday, finishing the day plus 2R. Great discipline, great patience, and solid execution. I did not jump into trades. I did not let FOMO win there. Price was dumping super. I think it dropped 300 points since the open, and I waited to execute on my trade, and thankfully it ended up being a winner. Let the probabilities play out, and hopefully they play out long term in my favor, and that's all we can really do in trading. We'll be back tomorrow for a new day. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.